Good afternoon. I've been talking about it for a while that I was going to make a video of some of the stuff we're going to be selling. I'm going to do it right now, and I'm not going to put any prices. I'm just going to show you what the stuff is for right now. Some of it might be sold locally, but if you see anything that you have an interest in, just email me. I think my email's in the About page on my channel, or I think they're getting rid of Messenger, so that isn't going to help. But put something in the comments, and I'll get a hold of you. But this is all this stuff is just outside of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So if you see something that interests you, let me know, and stick around, and we'll take a relatively quick peek around of everything that we're going to be liquidating for my mother-in-law. Thank you. This is one of the items we're working on it right now. It was sitting, but it ran. We're going to replace the hoses, I think. And as you can tell, they're trying to charge the battery up to get it running. But it's, I don't even know the year, but it's a John Deere 1010 Dozer. And like I said, we'll be selling it, but we wanted to get it running before we sold it. And as you can tell, it's a South Louisiana, and so it's got a little bit of character to it. This is a John Deere A. I think it's a 1939. It's a styled A. We'll have the fairings for it. Again, this was just sitting because he's been sick for a while, but we're getting it running, and it's got electric start too, which is interesting. And it'll be for sale here too. And I apologize for the lighting. I'm just trying to run through these real quick. A lot of these were for parts, but there's an old Cub. There's an old Ford. I think that's another old Ford. There's a Cub. The back half, the motor. So, always find things interesting. This is one of the last jobs that they did, but look at the size of that hole. Somebody lent their tractor to their friend. Friend ran it out of oil, and that's the result. And they got like a $14,000 bill. So, make sure you can trust your friends. Got a Yanmar. I got some truck parts back there. I got a 351 Windsor that's been sitting there for a while. But we got a Yanmar that ran, and then he also bought this one because it had four-wheel drive, so he was going to make one good tractor out of it because the engine didn't run. But he never got around to it, so it's all for sale. Another old Cub in there, another Cub, old Ford, and this is a scrap trailer that we've got so far. An old baler, another old Ford. Now, I think the baler works. Might need a little bit of work. The Ford tractor doesn't. Most of these back here are just parts tractors. But old John Deere, Massey Ferguson, front end loader, bush hog, some more back here. Ford. I think that's a Ford too. International. I think that's a John Deere. I don't know what it is actually. Maybe not. Maybe it's a Farmall. But some of them probably wouldn't take that much to get back running, and some of them, like this one, are scrap. I think this was a customer's one that we're going to take back and not even start to work on. And again, some more tractors. I think this one runs. I know this one runs. They're both his. There's another Ford back there. A Nortrac. I don't know what that is, but nobody else will do warranty work on them around here, so he was doing warranty work. And I think that one just was too expensive to fix, but we got that. More John Deere, an old long case. John Deere, of course, Ford, Massey Ferguson. I think this one runs and is ready to go. This one does not, this John Deere. That one runs and is ready to go. Another Cub, and I don't think that one runs. And then the final Cub right there. So I think we have some tools for the Cubs also. This one runs, it's ready to go. What do we have out here too? The trencher is going to the scrap yard. And a round baler works, and I think we might bale one more time before we sell it. But there you go. That's the quick and dirty. Then he's got some more way over there, but I'm not walking all that ways. But as you can tell, there's a whole bunch of tractor goodness if you're into tractors. And like I said, if there's anything that catches your fancy or you think you need, or a part that you need off of one of these tractors that isn't running, just make a comment below, and I will let you know. This Dozer isn't ours though. It's going to be going this week. He was just storing it for a buddy, so we've asked the guy to come and get it, and he should be here this week to get it. So that's the fun and the joy of, oh, I probably missed something. Let me go back here. He's got 2 sheds that he used for storage, and, you know, I'm afraid to go in there right now. There's probably a ton of snakes and brown recluse. I can't even get in there, but as you can tell, there's motor blocks. We're gonna have fun at the scrapyard, I'll tell you that. You know, there's an old Gravely. There's a seat for a Gravely, if you need one. Here's it looks like a transfer case, but I don't know to what. There's a small block Ford, I think. And then there's just a whole bunch of, that looks like an old Coke machine in there. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's there's a carburetor, there's hoses. Yeah, like I said, there's a block right there, gas tank, another motor. It's going to take a long time to get all this stuff straightened out, but you know, we will eventually. There's another block, another seat for a Gravely over there. Like I said, if you see anything that you don't think you can live without, shoot me a message, and we'll see what we can do, because we're liquidating. You know, I mean, there's a lot of good parts on these things. But anyways, thank you